Please put your hands together and give a warm welcome to Kirby, everybody.
Hi! Keep it going for the very funny Emma Arnold, guys. Let her hear it. This is fun. There's a lot of you here. You know, also fun, one of my favorite things to do when I'm driving in my car, just driving down the street, see a really adorable couple walking down the street all cocky, holding hands, fingers laced because they're in love. I like to roll down my window and I like to shout, "You can do better!" right as I drive by, for two reasons. One, kind of sad inside, and two, they get in a fight over which one I was talking to. I just laugh my way home. It's fun. It's so fun. Life's all about having fun. I'm fun because I'm an uncle, I think. I think that's how it works. Now that I'm an uncle, I'm a fun uncle. I'm a funkle. I like to have fun with this kid. He's great. He's 5 years old. He's 5 years old. His name is Paul. He's this tall. He's adorable, but he's really cocky for a 5-year-old. Like, he tries to talk to me like he's 25. Like, he's 5. He's barely a human being yet, and he tries to have full conversations with, like, he's on my level. It's kind of insulting. Like his vocab is terrible. He can't pronounce anything. Like, my name is Aaron, A-A-R-O-N. It's a very easy name to pronounce, except he calls me Uncle Arian. A-R-Y-A-N, which is weird because it's not technically wrong. It's just he's 5. He is 5 years old, guys. And he already knows that I'm perfect. I like the closer I get to Coeur d'Alene, the funnier that joke gets. I love this state. Love it. I love it. I like hanging out with him though, because it's like what it's like for me. I think people hanging out with me, because I'm just a giant child. Like, I'm 26 years old. How do I know I'm a kid? I'm more into professional wrestling right now than I ever thought I would be. That's even appropriate for an adult. I love it. Oh, I love pro wrestling so much. Like, some people like music. I like pro wrestling, okay? Some people like rock and roll. I like the rock. It's my bag. I'm not afraid. Not afraid. And people like coming up to me, because I'm a functioning adult, and they like to tell me that it's fake. Like, I haven't figured it out yet. I'm like, you're telling me that The Undertaker is not a zombie? Get out of my house, go. Leave the Doritos, those are mine. Yeah, no, you lost them, they're mine now. Like, I love it. That's part of the reason why I like it so much, is that it is fake. What kind of maniac would I have to be to really think that it's real? People are like, yeah, but how can you enjoy something you know going into it is fake? Like when my girlfriend has an orgasm. You're gonna take that away from me too? Come on. It's not fake, it's scripted, okay? It's supposed to happen every time. I have terrible ADHD, which is a silly thing for an adult to still be dealing with. Like, I got to the 4th grade and they put me on Ritalin, and guess what, guys? I beat Ritalin by the 6th grade. I couldn't control this anymore. They put me on Adderall. Has anyone here taken Adderall before? Yeah? Through the nose or through the mouth? Well, okay, good. Just checking. They're both good. I highly recommend both of them. Adderall is incredible. Adderall is the only reason that I graduated high school. It's the only reason I went to like a quarter of community college. It's the only reason I've ever had a job. What I'm trying to say is, if you guys can get a prescription to Adderall, get it. Just see what you can accomplish in life. It's incredible. Look what it's done for me. It's silly. It's silly how effective it is. And I've been taking it for 13 years, and I said, you know what, Aaron, it's time to stop. Your blood pressure's bad. Let's get off this Adderall, let's kick it. But it's weird, because I became dependent upon the Adderall, which is a weird drug to get addicted to, unknowingly, because normally when you get addicted to a drug, you get a reason to quit. With Adderall, you don't. Like, you can get addicted to alcohol, you get a DUI, you crash your car, you could hurt somebody, you could hurt yourself, that's a reason to quit. You get addicted to meth, you can move to Caldwell, do that. You might kill a guy on meth, that's a reason to quit. I don't want to go to Caldwell. The worst thing I'm going to do with my Adderall, just very quietly read a book. Finish a book that wasn't assigned to me, that'd be fun. That's very bad. And if I'm addicted to Adderall, can I go into an Adderall relapse? And what would that be like? My friends are like, we haven't seen Aaron in over 2 weeks. But I heard he got a job and he completely cleaned his house, so good for him. Adderall relapse, you just go into a dark hole of organization and self-worth. That's what it is. Send me down that rabbit hole, please. Where I'm from, Seattle. Seattle? You guys from Seattle? Oh, Seahawks, there you go. We're winning right now. Seahawks. It's a weird thing in Seattle. You can't, if I said the word Seahawks, like right there, usually that happens also, but it's just Seahawk chants. Like, it's nice. I can say Seahawks and just have her scream instead of 500 people. Seahawks! It's crazy. It's madness. But where I'm from, weed is legal. And you can buy it in stores, which is like the craziest thing for anybody. I don't really smoke. I'm just excited because I've tried to smoke weed. I look the way I look, which looks like he's gonna get taken advantage of in a drug deal completely. And it's just fine. So like, I'm just happy that I can go and be like, here's some money, and then he can hand me weed, and I'm like, oh, this will last me a year, thanks. It's weird because every time I've ever tried to buy weed, I always feel like I'm a cop just doing a terrible job trying to catch someone selling weed because I don't know the measurements and I don't know what it's called. I'm like, yeah, do you have, do you have any Mary Jane? That's what I want. And the guy's like, what's wrong with you? Are you an idiot? How much do you want? I'm like, oh, how much do you want? How many do you have? One? I'll have one. No, I don't want to overdose. Give me half. Half one. How much do you want? I've smoked oregano, guys, on 3 separate occasions in my adult life. We're not talking high school shenanigans. We're talking I could legally drink. It's terrible. I'm just excited that we're going to be able to get to a point where there's going to be bars that it's going to be filled with. There's going to be places that are just going to be filled with pillows and couches that people are going to smoke weed in, and then people are going to bring us food. Just right to our face. That's like living life like Aladdin. That's what I want. That's what I want so bad. Can you imagine what the happy hour menu of a place like that's going to be? Just all stupid stoner food? They're like, yeah, we got a Pop-Tart special tonight. It's $2. For an extra $1, we'll put peanut butter just all over it. For an extra $1, we won't even judge you. How about that? We have a shot and a drink special. That's just a big old Slurpee and a 5-hour energy, because no naps, no sleeping here. And our late night happy hour menu, that's just Jack in the Box. We just go get it for you. That's what we do. It's so silly. I can't smoke weed because I eat. I recently lost a whole bunch of weight, and it was pretty cool. And I got to this point, I had to get like hit rock bottom to really be like, time to get your life together. And mine was, my girlfriend suggested us bringing food into the bedroom. And I was like, I'm totally aroused with the wrong part of the sentence. So I tried to play it cool. I was like, well, I don't even know where we could begin. She was like, well, we could try chocolate sauce. I'm like, yeah, that seems pretty good, kind of sticky. What else you got? She was like, we could try whipped cream. I'm like, all right, that seems a little easier. Do we have any ranch left? Put some ranch on it. It's a dipping sauce, come on. So that's why I decided to lose weight. I did just move in with my girlfriend, so that's almost over. No, we're good. We're in so much love, guys. We have all the love. We're in love right now. That's how much we love. We're in so much love, we got a dog. We're in so much love, I got our cat for Christmas. We're in so much love, I'm trying to make the breakup as complicated as possible. Next, we're gonna get matching tattoos, and then I'm gonna get her pregnant. It's gonna be fun. As many strings needs to be attached to this wagon. It's fun living with a woman, though, because I have a complete home since the first time I've left home, which is nice. Like, I have silverware. You guys know that comes in sets that you can buy? Not just free from the mall food court like it's been for 7 years of your life. What? They all match, and plates too. They're not paper. You can wash them without them falling apart. Oh! We also have a memory foam mattress, which is super cool. It's the best thing I own. It's hers. And it's great though. It's the kind of mattress that if you lay on it, it totally remembers. It remembers everything. I mean, her were laying on it the other night, and I was like, baby, tonight's the night. I'm gonna make love to you all night long. Like the mattress just starts laughing. It's like, Aaron! That was the last guy. She's owned it for a while. She's owned it for, I hope it's over. I do. I took her to Hawaii We celebrate our 2-year anniversary in Hawaii over the holidays. And did you know that if you take your significant other of 2 years to Hawaii during the holidays, everyone, including her and her parents, think you're totally going to propose in Hawaii? When you had you just wanted to hang out with sea turtles. That was all that was on the agenda for you. And she wanted to hang out with those sea turtles forever. That's what she wanted. Her dad called me while I was there, and he was so mad. He was like, is there anything you want to ask me, Aaron? I was like, no, I don't think so. How you doing? He was like, no, you get one chance. You get one chance. You get one question. Make it good. I'm like, oh, okay. You're gonna put me on the spot. Why does she get so angry when she's hungry? Can you answer that? Is that what you want? What do sea turtles eat? I like baseball. Oh, I love baseball, guys. I love baseball so much. You guys like baseball? You got baseball fans? Okay. I like baseball. I'm not sure if you can tell. I'm the most physically unintimidating person. No. I lost all this weight. And people are like, let me see what's under there. And I'm like, it looks the same, just smaller. It's not. Their muscles haven't developed. I haven't worked out. I love baseball for that fact because it's so unintimidating. Baseball is like the silliest, even down to the team names. Like none of the team names are intimidating at all. Like I have a friend who takes it way too seriously. He goes out and he gets drunk, and he likes to threaten to fight people over his love for the Angels. It's weird because I don't think he knows how Angels work. They don't go and get drunk and start bar fights. And he has a friend who likes to go do it with them, and he's a fan of the Cubs, which are like the least intimidating bears. They're just adorable baby bears. That's all they are. So like even in Chicago you have the Chicago Bears, football scary. Chicago Cubs, baseball, not scary. So either the Chicago has a terrible bear problem that none of us know about, or their gay bar scene is so off the hook that they need to address it with multi-million-dollar stores franchises. It's silly. So in football, you have scary birds at least. In football, you got the Eagles, you got the Falcons, you have the Seahawks, Those are scary, predatory birds, right? They'll kill you. In baseball, you have the Cardinals, the Orioles, and the Blue Jays, which are all just Disney birds, really. They're all Disney birds that carry ribbons for Cinderella as he tries to make her dress. They're not intimidating, they're berry-eating birds. There's no intimidating team names in baseball. You have the San Diego Padres. For a while, I thought that was a bird. Wrong. It sounds like a bird, not a bird. Just Spanish for dad. Somewhere in San Diego, there's a proud Padre of a San Diego Padre. So the Dodgers, that's just a guy who didn't pay his taxes on time. That's all that is. It's a white-collar crime. That doesn't scare me. Because jails are like resorts. You have the White Sox, you have the Red Sox. Those are socks, not scary at all. You have the Cincinnati Reds. Color. Color doesn't scare me. It doesn't scare me. Scarier than the Cincinnati Whites, I will say that. It's not less scary than the Cincinnati Blacks. Okay. It's a joke. That was just a resounding not on board with that one. Okay. I learned my lesson. There are some scary team names. You got the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates are scary, right? Pirates they can be scary. But have you seen their logo? They look like restaurant-themed pirates. Here are your chicken strips. And they just bounce away on their peg leg. You have the D-backs. Those are scary. It stands for Diamondbacks, but they insist on being called the D-backs, which sounds like D-bags, and D-bags don't scare me. I'm afraid of D-bags. And finally, I will say the most ferocious one is the Tigers. Tigers are scary. Tigers are super scary. But the scariest thing about the Tigers is they're from Detroit, you guys. It's cool performing inside of a pyramid. This is really nice. I'm just waiting for someone to come out and just address us, and tell us to get back to work. Your break is over. Is the couple in the very last row still there? You guys are still there, I saw you. I like that they go there, they're like, we want to go, but we don't want anyone to know we're enjoying it. Just to the back. Shout out to the couple in the back, you guys are great. How much time do I have? Oh, all kinds of time. All kinds of time, guys. All kinds of time. I will say this before I wrap up. I am going to promote myself, because it's all about self-promotion in this business. You can find me online at www.therealkirby.com. Don't Google me, though. If you Google me, there's another Aaron Kirby who's up to no good. And he's dominating the first 2 pages of Google, and it's really, he was a child molester in England, and which is where I was born. Totally different guy, though. Just don't Google me. TheRealKirby.com. You can find me on Twitter at TheRealKirby. You can find me on Instagram at _real_Kirby. Facebook.com/KirbyComedian. You can email me at akirby425@yahoo.com. But I don't really check that one anymore, so you can, how about aaron.n.kirby@gmail.com. You can at 425-221-5845. You can call my parents at 425-747-7003. I'm on AOL Instant Messenger still. And that's Jay Gruden, XXXVII, because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won the Super Bowl when I was a freshman in high school, and I love John Gruden. Skype, Aaron N. Kirby, and LinkedIn, but that's under Aaron Kirby. That other Aaron Kirby's not on that. He's not on LinkedIn. So find me. All right. One day someone will call me. That's all I want from that joke. Someone just calls me, or my parents, just to see how they're doing. I do. Me and my girlfriend get in fights sometimes now that we live together, and it's silly because they're all like, there's so many practical fights, but there's so many just nonsensical, dumb fights. Like we fight right now about laundry, which makes sense. I'm in charge of laundry. I don't listen how we're supposed to do laundry because I guess you're not supposed to tie your thongs in nuts. I don't even know how else you would just like iron it and just like place it. It's weird. Thank you, Megan. Oh yeah, we fight all the time. We fight about the silliest things. Right now, we fight about the alarm clock, which is silly. Not about how I hit snooze all the time. She's totally cool with that, which is great. But I like to play this joke where I record her when she's snoring, and then I like to set it as her alarm to wake her up in the morning. Super fun, super worth the fight. We're currently in a fight about something I never thought we'd be in a fight about, and that's how I wash my butt in the shower, which is very weird, because I never thought I'd have to defend this in my life. Because I like to have fun, and apparently she doesn't. She's not about fun like I'm about to have fun. She puts soap on her hand, gets it all sudsy, and then water, and then it's over, and she just goes on to scrubbing everywhere else. What I like to do is I like to make a game of it, okay? What I like to do is I like to take the bar of soap, okay? And I like to place it right in between the cheeks, all right? And then I like to let go. I apply slight pressure, and it stays there. And then I shampoo. And then I rinse, still there. Then I condition, and then I rinse, still there. Here's the fun part. Then I give a big old glute squeeze, and then it shoots out either the top or the bottom. And that's how I tell what kind of day I'm gonna have. Some days are topsies, some days are bottomsies. Some days the bar of soap doesn't move at all. Those days I stay home. My girlfriend wants to get adventurous. She's more adventurous than me in the bedroom. She wants to talk dirty, and I don't like that. I don't like talking dirty because if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. That's how I was raised. And I did it once. I tried it one time in college. Tried it one time, and this girl wanted me to call her a slut, and I was like, whoa, I have never done that to your face before. How are we gonna do this? She was like, well, you could text it, and I was like, oh yeah, that seems like a cop out. Let's do that. How do I know? And she's like, well, whenever you're thinking I'm looking slutty, shoot me a text. And I was like, word. And then the next day, she comes into class, and I was like, oh boy, okay. So I pull out my phone, and I type, you sure do look like a slut today. End quote. Send, pocket, buzz. She's still walking. I was like, well, that's weird. Get a text back from my father, who got the text message. And all it said is, well, there's not a whole lot I can do about that now. So I don't like talking to her because one time I did it to my dad, okay? We were reading this article. She's really trying to get me to do it, and we're reading this article about the names you can call each other in bed. One name that it said that a woman can call a man during sex is daddy, which I just explained to you how weird that can be when those get involved. Super weird. Like if my girlfriend would ever call me daddy during sex, I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably just like put her in timeout. Think about what you've done. You guys are a fantastic crowd. You guys are gonna thank you so much. You guys are gonna enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you so much.